Hey YouTubers, this is Alien 2000 49655 here. This video is more or less for an introduction. I have posted previous videos, but I wasn't satisfied with them, so I have since deleted them. This is just a small intro to let you know who I am, what I look like, or at least what my alias is and what I look like. And the kind of things that I'm going to be vlogging about. Mainly life experiences, some tidbits of my past. I'm going to try to keep these under 10 minutes. Actually, I want to hold them close to 5 because not everybody wants to sit here and listen to me rant and rave about or talk about myself for more than that amount of time anyway, but there might be some out there that want more lengthy videos. If you do, feel free to leave a comment and I'll do what I can to lengthen them. But this camera is very inexpensive. As you can see from the image, it's quite grainy. There is a slight video-audio delay in it. So some of the gestures that were made with and expressions that were made with some of my statements may not happen in sync. Until I can afford a better camera, this is what I'm going to be working with, so please bear with me. At least it's 10 megapixels. It's technically on the low end of HD, but I've already run another couple of test videos, and I've run into points where when I play it back on my media player that it starts out with the audio in sync and then all of a sudden it goes out of sync, and then you can hear me talking clearly for the most part, but then the images freeze. There's delays in my gesture versus the audio. Background noise has drowned out what I've said a couple of times. So I'm doing this late at night. Right now it is 10:41 on December 28th, 2013. Some of you that were fortunate enough to catch my previous uploads will know that I used to be in Michigan. Now I am officially an Oklahoma resident, an Okie, as some of you might call me. I've been here for just a few days over a year. We moved down here on December 23rd, 2012. It is now December 28th of 2013, so a year. I got my license, my vote. I'm registered to vote down here. Everything that was attached to my life in Michigan has been moved down here, with the exception of one, and somebody else handles that for me, so I'm going to leave that alone. And I'm not going to get into what that is because that's personal, too personal. You are going to hear some personal issues about me, such as legally I am psychologically disabled. I have a mental illness that doesn't allow me to function like everybody else does. For instance, I can't hold down a job. I don't deal with stress very well at all. You should have seen what of a nervous wreck I was when I was in jail about 10 years ago. I'm a convicted misdemeanor committing criminal. I mean, I'm glad I stopped at misdemeanors. I've got 2 criminal charges on my record. I have 1 for petty retail fraud, that's what Michigan calls it, and 1 for domestic violence, which, thanks to Senator Lautenberg, takes away my gun rights, but that's alright. I only ever use those things to hunt anyway. I don't like hurting people. I will if I have to, but as a general rule of thumb, I don't like hurting people. I don't want to kill anyone. I do like to hunt and fish, but lately I've been hunting with a bow, for obvious reasons. I collect knives, play a little bit of pool. I'm into RC hobbies, particularly helicopters. I've got a helicopter that I use. I'm a PC gamer, console gamer, although the only console I've got right now is a Wii. But I hope to get an Xbox at some point. Please forgive me if this glitches out and you start seeing the audio and video going out of sync. I'm dealing with the best equipment that me and my family could afford. I mean, the most valuable thing I've got is my gaming PC, and I built that over time, part by part. Started with a case, power supply, and then a couple months later I bought a motherboard. This thing is already 10 years out of date, although it still handles a lot of the modern games, because I had to build it slowly. I lack the income to buy all the parts all at once. I gotta get my hands off my face. Half my face is already in shadow already. But my would-be recording studio is here in my bedroom, aka the lair. I am a major geek, so I call it my lair or my cave. I like things like Star Trek, Star Wars, Stargate, the Stargate TV series, so I watch Discovery Channel. I like entertaining as well as educating. Now, I ran a test video, and I won't be uploading that because that was just too messed up. But I was ranting about what Obama was doing to this nation, and in future videos you will hear me pretty much stomp all over the man. I mean, I'm not against him per se, I'm against what he's doing, his behavior, him as a human being. It's just that, he's a human being, regardless of skin color, creed, or religion, you know? I mean, in his inauguration, he refused to put his hand over his chest for the Pledge of Allegiance or the national anthem. That royally pissed me off. If he wants to be patriotic enough to become the president of this country, he should at least do that, and not turn us communist. And I'll get into that in future videos. But for now, I'm running out of time. Like I said, I'm trying to keep it under 10, and I'm going to log off now. Keep posted. Like if you want. Please subscribe. You can dislike if you like. Feel free to leave a comment if you want to hear my views on any given subject. I like to talk about the economy and politics, particularly my view on them. I know not everybody's going to agree, but I'll stop that right there and see you later.